Evening, guys. How are you today? I'm doing good. It's nice out, so I wind up getting my tube amp. Not what I really wanted, but I can't afford it. I would have liked a half stack, but obviously it's out of my price range now. So I wind up coming across a Peavey Ultra 112. It's a 3 channel tube amp, 4 preamp tubes and 2 output tubes. Uh, it's not bad. It's over here. Uh, so yeah, so it's pretty good. Pretty good amp. I replaced the preamp tubes just because I don't know how many hours were on it. When the guy does gigging, he was using it for his band, Shockwave. So they do local events in the area. So it was owned by a musician act who played it and used it. So yeah, not bad. They don't make them anymore. So they're one of a kind, almost. But he was asking 300 for it. Uh, so then we went to 280. Excuse me. Then 260. So he settled for 240. It's got the reverb, the big unit in it, and it's covered in a bag type thing that came with the amp. Some of them came with it, some of them came without it, and it also came with the foot switch, which not many amps, when I was looking at them just to get a ballpark figure, they didn't come with them. But the problem with an amp like this, it's almost like a video game, because without the foot switch, I mean, you could use the clean channel, you could use the ultra gain channel, then it has a crunch channel. But without the foot switch, you can't use the crunch channel. So when I was playing around with it, the other 2 channels worked, and the crunch channel did nothing. But when I plugged the foot switch in, the crunch channel worked. So I was like, shit, I got a fucked up amp now. But some research, that's the way the amp is designed. So if you get the amp without the foot switch, you can't use the crunch channel at all. It only works with the foot pedal, which I have no idea why they would make an amp like that. Because the amp brand new comes with the foot switch. But if you get the amp without it, you can't use the crunch channel unless you rewire or come across the foot switch. But I believe some uses called up Peavey, and they don't make them anymore. But they could custom make one for you. So I don't know if aftermarket switches work. Some guy said yeah, some guy said no. But all in all, I got the foot switch, so I could use the channels for it. But I have it sitting on top of my Roland right now. And I think down the road I might get a cabinet for the Peavey, because I'm going to try to, well, I actually did, but ran the speaker cabinet cable to the Roland, and I could use that as a speaker. but I think I'd rather just get a speaker, cabinet, so forth, and use that. Because I saw pictures with the Peavey sitting on top of it. So it is 60 watts. So let me give a little demo of what it sounds like with it on there. I'll use my diadan, whatever you want to call it, whoops, on it. So, I don't know. Obviously you can't see the reverb. Yeah, mommy's gonna come back from work. Yep, you have to wait.
Applebee's.
Applebee's, yep.
Applebee's.
Yep, you have to wait. Wait, yep.
You think?
Here, when mommy gets home.
Good. Easy blues.
Easy blues. That was just my son. I just got the settings. That's why you could figure them out better. And this would be the crunch. So and it has the, I can't even say the word, well it's got a switch for loose, medium, and tight. Right now it's on tight. Now it's on loose. hear it with the. Then they got bright switches. Then if I add my foot switch to it. Whoa, a little loud. So that's the Peavey Ultra 120. So for the 240, I'm content with it. So no regrets on that. But that's pretty much it. So I got my tube amp. That will make me decide on whether or not, I like the solid state. I do like my Roland, but the setups on this is 100% better. I mean, the chorus on this thing is, on the Roland is crazy. But, yeah. So, I mean, down the road, who knows? Maybe I'll get another, I do have the switches in the back. I forget what they're for, but I know it's for different features. 8, 16, and 4, 8, and 16 maybe OHMs. So whatever I put onto it, I can just hit the switch and it will take care of that. And then there's a negative and positive switch in the back for other issues, if there's an issue with the amp. But yeah, all in all, I mean, the reverb is awesome. Obviously I have the high gain and the low gain inputs. The low is for when you have active pickups that are really high output, and you put it in the low. And if you have regular stock pickups, you put it in the high, and that's for that. And then the bright switches and whatnot. But yeah, all in all, it's a good amp so far. And down the road, if I can get myself a Marshall, half stack. But I just got to figure out the bottom and the body and the edge and all that other stuff once I get the sound right, and we're good to go. So hopefully this will work out. If I don't care for it that much, I'll just wind up selling it. So, like I said, $240. I think I got a good deal. Then when I saw in some other websites with people who bought these amps, I think there was one guy who spent like $1,000 on this amp, which it's not no $1,000 amp. I can tell you that, unless that was a misprint on what he bought it for. I forget that website, but it tells you what they got it for. Then they go through the reviews. But yeah, it's a good amp, so I'm happy. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.